Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back for the 1 week holidays. And some of you might have other tuitions. So whatever it is, today we're going to talk about this one here. Going to share screen. How come cannot share? Oh, okay, now can share. You see? Okay, let's start. Vincent, are you there? Can you turn on your camera? Hello, Vincent. Vincent, turn on your camera. All right, so today we are talking about global warming, but before that, I would like to, okay, Kaden, last week we went through all these questions, right? The last 2 weeks we went through all these questions, all right now. I remember you hand in your these WhatsApps and took a picture, right, Kaden? Right, Kaden, you send the result to all the questions that you took, right?
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, this one, so the answer is there already. I put it there for you. Give me a minute. Okay, so we did this one also. One day, a group of frogs decided to organize a race and think we talk about it and where do we use all this among. And I remember to ask you guys to use this, right, to make sentences, right? I'm not sure you all can remember, Michael, right? And then this one also, the same thing. Nepal, remember Nepal is beside India and China in between. Okay, Nepal, the flag is a bit different, right? It's a triangle flag. So this is the answer here. Please take notes. If you miss out, I'm going to attach the answer for you guys. Okay, now let's move on to this one here. Today we got a lot of video to watch. And most important thing is we are talking about here two things. Right, one is, of course, you know by now what is VSPOP, okay, and what is language. We are talking about language, and we have different types of languages here. So your homework is, so what is your definition of language? And then the language you use is for what purpose? Thanks to Michael and Kaden, you guys have given me some answer. I marked the paper, later we go through. And what is global warming? Okay, what is the meaning of global warming? Okay, what is global warming? Kaden, what is global warming? Come, let's fit to the class, please. Kaden?
Global warming is the slow increase in the average temperature of the Earth.
Read this one, Raymond. The rise
of temperature unexpectedly, the rise of sea level continuously, the rise of more natural disasters due to unforeseen of changes in climate and atmosphere surrounding the environment.
Oh my goodness, that's very bad, huh? With all these things happening nowadays, you see recently Malaysia also got flooded, quite bad, right? Hi, Vincent. Hi, hello. Never mind, eat slowly. It's okay, my dear. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, chew your food, Vincent. Okay, yes. Right, Michael, we talk about global warming. Come, your turn. Global warming is the... Michael, are you there?
Global warming is the slow increase in the average temperature of the Earth atmosphere because an increased amount of the energy heat striking the Earth from the sun is being trapped in the atmosphere and not
radiated out into the space. Carry on, Michael.
The Earth's atmosphere has always acted like a greenhouse to capture the sun's heat, ensuring that the Earth has enjoyed temperatures that permitted the emergence of life forms as we know them, including humans.
Yes, because nowadays you see the weather, sometimes it's supposed to be cold, it turned out to be hot. And sometimes supposed to be hot, it turned out to be a raining season. Like Malaysia now, I heard there's a very severe flooding everywhere in Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, because of all these climate changes or global warming. So your generation, children, Michael, Ibisons, and all of you, Yixian, Peggy, and Cadence, Raiden, your job is to make sure that these global warmings must slowly and surely and definitely have to put a stop. If not, your next few generations was going to be a hard time living on this planet, Mother Earth. All right, carry on, Xian. This is all yours. Let's go. Xian.
Without our atmosphere,
Yes, atmospheric, well done. Correct.
greenhouse, the earth would be very cold. Global warming, however, is the equivalent of a greenhouse with high efficiency reflective glass instead the wrong way around.
Yeah, very sad to say what you read is true. Global warming is going to be equivalent. If we are not going to take care, we're cutting a lot of trees, burning a lot of things, throwing a lot of rubbish, anyhow throw the rubbish into the oceans, to the sea, to the river, to the drain. Enough, I tell you, that's the end. Okay, Carrie, ironically, the best evidence.
The best evidence of this may come from a terrible cooling event that took place some 1,500 years ago. Two massive volcanic
Volcanic eruptions, two massive volcanic eruptions.
Two massive eruptions. 1 year after another placed so much black dust into the upper atmosphere.
Very good. Carry on, 读得很好，加油。
That little sunlight could penetrate. Temperatures plummeted. Crops failed. People died of starvation. And the Black Death started in March. As the dust slowly fell to earth, the sun was again able to warm the world and life returned to normal.
It's sad to say, Ishan, what you read nowadays is like the COVID-19, the Black Death, the Spanish flu, okay, the volcanic eruptions, the earthquake, the hurricane, the tsunami, 全部都是大灾难啊，害死很多人。Why? 这些就是人为。All these are human factor that cause it. Sad to say, right? Okay, last part, Ishan, today.
Today, we have the opposite problem. Today, the problem is not that too little sun warmth is reaching the earth, but that too much is being trapped in our
atmosphere. Sad to say again. You see, this is the time now. The heat cannot go out of the earth. It trapped inside. So and now it's just like you are in a, imagine you are in a room, everyone is smoking. And nobody open the door, nobody open the window. Then 那个烟全部都是在你一个房间的。哇 ，Can you survive 不可以以前你一定会give me oxygen tank man， 死定了，就是这样咯，那个地球就是这样咯。就好像在一个房间，每个人在放屁这样。Oh my goodness！ 你快点，一定要跑出来了。Right, Vincent, right? Okay. So now let me share this with you. Okay, let's go through Michael's homework first. Michael, yours. Michael, can you read to the class, please? So what is the definitions of entertainment, Michael? Is this yours? Michael, is yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I went through this with you now.
Yeah, we read it like last week.
I went through.
Yeah, but another one.
Oh,
like,
this is a correction. Yeah, well done, Michael. Okay, done. Michael, one done already. Michael did the correction, no? Well done. Okay, well done, Michael. You did the correction, well done. Okay, so close case. Next one. Peggy is not here, so I'm not going to go through with Peggy one. I'll go through with Kaden. Okay, Kaden, yours is here. All right, Kaden. Kaden, I think I told you before, right? You must write your word big enough, okay? But okay lah. So I think you have slightly improved over the few weeks, right? Okay, carry on. Kaden, can you read to the class why English is important?
English is very important in our day-to-day life because English is mostly used to communicate all over the world.
I like the
In
first
all-
part. I like the first part you wrote, Kaden. It is true. You give people the impression to stand out and wow, really, man? Are you sure not? So you bring a message across to tell people, hey, hello, excuse me, listen up, huh? Why I say English is important? Because it's used for communication, no? You don't believe me, huh? Let's read on, Kaden. In all areas,
such as politics, science, media, or art, and it is often the language of entertainment as well as socializing. Having a good command of English helps us to have more opportunities in life, such
First
first of all,
yes.
our career. Knowing English let us get a better chance of getting a good job in a multinational company.
Is this all written by you or did you do a research on this, Kaden?
My mother helped me a little bit.
Okay, well done. Okay, but you see, this word here, you see there's a question mark. Okay, be careful. I don't know, is it a cancer or what? So when you write Kaden, be careful. Now you're primary 4. When you're going primary 6 PSLE, the examiner or the marker may know what you're doing with this word here. So be careful of this. Okay, your handwriting must be neat and tidy. Cannot like cancel anyhow here and there. And then this one is like media or soft or art. So if you cancel it nicely. Be careful. You're using a blue pen, right, Kaden?
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know why this one show like black pen.
So the black pen is because of the picture for some reason.
Yeah, that's why it looks like black color, black ink. So because of this sentence, having a good command is very long. You see, here got one comma, here got another comma, and this one is our career. It's not O-U-N. You see, your R spell as N. Be careful, Kaden. 记住不然等一下那个老师deduct mark already. 记住小心So, okay, so far so good. Multinational company is like company like Nike, Adidas, Starbucks, okay, big company. Carry on. Secondly,
English is the world's second language. This means that learning English makes it much easier to travel anywhere you want. Lastly,
exactly.
Websites are written in English. English will help you to boost your knowledge when researching for your studies and later on in life.
Okay, when you have the in conclusion, you must put in the next paragraph, Kaden. You don't put everything here as one paragraph like that. Okay?
So,
But I give you a B because your content is very good. By right, you see, lastly, if you see the word lastly, it should be the next paragraph. And then when in conclusion, children, Vincent, Michael, Raiden, Ishan, okay, and Peggy, if you're listening, Peggy is on taking leave today. So if you know all these things in conclusion, lastly, you are supposed to write on the next paragraph. You cannot write like that together. There's no such thing when you write an essay into only one paragraph, okay? Carry on, Kaden.
In conclusion, the lack of English language skills makes everyone in the world today unsuitable for education. Therefore, the English language plays an important role in our life.
Don't do this, Kaden. Don't do like that, Because if you do like that, the examiner and the marker, even though you know you are writing in the words today, they still mark you wrong because your handwriting is illegible. I can't see what you're writing. Be careful, Okay, well done, Kaden. So Kaden has explained to us that English is definitely an important language that we must learn. We must accept it and we must use it day to day because without English today, good luck to you. Okay, it's very hard to survive nowadays without any languages, whether it's English or Mandarin or Tamil or Malays or Spanish or Japanese or Germans or French. All languages need to communicate, and with a good command of English, that really helps us more opportunity in life. I totally agree with you, Kaden, this sentence here. Kaden, this is a good sentence, huh? Okay, thank you so much. So, okay, this is done. So Peggy one will be done next week, if it's back. So next week is the last lesson already, for the year. Wow, that's so fast, so fast. Okay, let me bring up to the next one to show you where is my file. Okay. Now, as you look at this one here, my goodness, what is global warming? Okay, Ibison, your turn. Global warming.
Global warming is a
Phenomenon.
of characterized by general in average temperatures of Earth which modify the weather balance and ecosystem for a long time. It is directly linked to the increase of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, working the greenhouse effect.
Yeah, look at this. You see the ice, the glacier, the ice melt. Where how the polar bear going to stay, man? Huh? Okay, next one. Raiden? Your turn to read, Raiden. In fact,
the average temperature of the planet has increased by 0.8 degrees Celsius compared to the end of the 19th century. Each of the last 3 decades has been warmer, and all previous diseases since the beginning of the
statistical.
survey in 1850 at the place of current CO2
Current CO2 is carbon dioxide,
emission. Scientists expect an increase of between 1.5 degrees and 5.3 degrees in average temperature by 2100. If no action is taken, it will have harmful consequences to humanity and the biosphere.
Yeah, thank you. Can you mute your mic? So look at this picture here. What happens? It must be have a long period without any rains. So when you look at your visual graphic text or some pictures in your essay writing, you know this is called the drought. A drought is a period of without any rains. Okay, and then what happens? A lot of living things will not survive.
And then the ground will be cracked.
Yeah, you see? And mostly, Kaden, usually I'm from India. Okay, most of the time I'm mostly India. There are other parts of the world, of course. So look at this. Wow, you see people doing all these things. Taking out the oil, cutting the woods, okay, plantations, rubbish, you see? All the plastic waste, and then all the overconsumption, you see all the buildings. Do we really need so high-rise building, Vincent? Huh? Because you guys might be working in this kind of environment in the future. No? Uncle Raymond used to work in this kind of tall buildings. Yeah, but not very nice. You know why, Vincent? I scared of height. I fell down. Then the Spider-Man cannot save me.
Mind?
I scared of height.
Yesterday, I also fell out of something else.
Why do people mind?
Luckily for me, the whole entire place was sand, and then my shoes started to have in sand.
Sorry, Kaden, what do you say?
Why do people mine, and what do they mine for?
Oh, they mine for gold, for oil, for some raw material to use it to make handphone, to make furnitures, to make other things. A lot of things. Well, Kaden, thank you for asking the questions. Vincent, sometimes in life, it's not that you are afraid of certain things. Sometimes you have no choice, but you must take the courage and bravery to face it. Right? Okay. So, yep. What else do we have? The globalizations, global warming. Okay, so this is a very good example to show, you see. Wow, look at the building here. We need to plant a lot of trees, guys, seriously. If not, that's it. Okay, all these are renewable energies. Okay, solar panel. So all these you have to learn in your science. Okay, your PSLE science or your primary 4, primary 5 science will have to use. Okay, this one later I'll show you more slides on the global warming. Okay. Okay, what is language? Why language is important? Now, language is important and there's many reasons. It helps us to express our feelings and thoughts. Without language itself, we can't express how we feel, whether we feel sad or happy or angry or frustrated. So we do not know, right? So why is language important for humans? Okay, so first of all, let's on language helps preserve culture, but they also help us to understand each other better. That's very important. Okay, and why is language important for humans? Back to you, Yishan. Language is more than.
Language is more than a means of communication.
Yes, communications, that's right.
The language also plays an important role in the development of a personality.
Very good. Personality.
Because communication is the one which drives our lives and makes ourselves better. Precisely, language
Distinguishes
human from other animals.
Correct. You see, animals, they don't talk. Maybe their language is by producing certain sounds that we may not understand. Whereas humans, we use language to communicate using from A to Z or even Mandarin. 你吃饱了吗? 你好吗? Or in Malay, as you sudah makan? Have you eaten? Okay, sabra. That means in Tamil is 吃饱了吗? So why language is important too? Kaden?
Language is obviously vital too.
Vital means important. Take note now. Vital, Michael. Take note now. Michael, are you there? Vital means very important, essential. Not only
is it a means of communicating thoughts and ideas, many have reflected on the importance of language.
Okay, so you see, it forms friendships and culture. So language is so important. Then honestly, I know maths and science are also important, but language is the one to break the unnecessary barrier that we are able to communicate, as what Yishan was talking about, communicating. Communicating 就是要会讲话, talk to one another. So right, okay, so now you understand why the language is so important. So this month topic is about language, because next year when you continue for the tuition, in any tuition, you know you need to write a lot. Okay, back to you, Michael. Why is the power of language important?
Why is the power of language important? Power grows when you can communicate for more reasons to more people. The more powerful your language, the more independent you become, and the more you can contribute to the community. Language is not only a key component of communication, it is also a key aspect of
Identity, exactly. So language not only let you to talk. So if let's say we look all the same like Chinese, but the moment when you speak, you realize that the person who speak Mandarin, 你好吗? I know this is from China. 你好吗? I know maybe it's from Hong Kong. 你好吗? Maybe it's from Singapore. So the language will not only identify where you come from, where you stay, which country you are, but it's also make a difference to know that even you speak the same language, the same English, the same 你好吗? We know that you're coming from China, Taiwan, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Hong Kong, or in the United States of America. So language itself really tells you it is important to identify yourself as a Chinese, as a Malay or Indians or wherever you are. Okay, the race. Vincent, your turn. Why is language important for students like yourself, Vincent? Carry on.
Studies have shown that learning a language keeps the brain in good shape and
Enhances
enhances our creative
cognitive, sorry, it's pronounced as our cognitive skill.
skill and memory. It helps them become multiply. It
Multitasker.
provides students with good concentration and decreases the chance of
Dementia
and
Alzheimer. Dementia and Alzheimer is that your brain start to get deteriorating, your brain cell getting to die off, your brain cell getting back to worse, your brain cell start to lose memory, your brain cell cannot think well. So by learning a language, you keep your brain more active, more workable, and able to think better. All right. So let's hear from this. Okay. There's so many parts here. See, so many things we're talking. Why is the important role of English language? Okay, Yishan, English is the language. Okay, no, Raydan, can you read to the class, please?
What is the important role of English language? English is the language of international communication. Therefore, it is highly likely that if you meet someone from another country, you will both be able to speak English. It gives you an open door to the world and helps you communicate with global citizens.
Thank you. Carry on. What is the role of language in learning? Okay, never mind. What is the role of English language? Carry on.
What is the role of English language? English begin in the first word language. It's said to be the first global
Lingua franca,
and it is the most widely used language in the world. In the international trade,
diplomacy,
mass element,
payment, international telecommunications. One more time, international telecommunication.
International telecommunications and scientific publications, as well as publishing newspapers and other books.
Okay, thank you. Now you understand why it is so important, English, you see. They use for so many things. People from businessmen, from diplomat, from entertainments, songwritings, movie, anything that we are using as a lingua franca. Lingua franca is a common language that's being used to make sense that when two persons speak French and German, they can't understand, then both of them will use English. Or a person will speak Tamil and Mandarin, so they cannot understand one another, they will use English as a lingua franca, as a common language to talk to one another. So because of 2 person or 3 person, 4 person have their own language, they can't understand. So all of them will start to use English as a common language to talk to one another. Okay? So do you need language to think? Yes, of course we need language to think. How many languages are there? 6,500. By right, it's 7/1000 languages. And how does language affect me? Yeah, it affects you in many ways. One of the ways is to draw your attention, to write better, to understand better. And of course, like what Kaden said, English language will help you to find good job opportunity. And it is true. How do the words affect us? So some words will affect you to make you more motivated. Some words will be very negative, will make you very sad and bad. So it depends on the choice of words and language. So now, after this lesson, we're not going to talk so much about this, okay? And let's move on. No, sorry, not move on. Go to this one here. Ready? Sorry, I think this one I cannot record. So I need to stop the recording in case it's a copyright. So give me a minute. Now, just now you heard the lady say that language is important, it's like a second soul, it's a soul. And language is for not only communication. So what we have read just now, children, it's really important that you see people like her who are more famous than Uncle Raymond also agree that learning a language is so important and it's become part and parcel of our life. The essence of culture, meaning that without language, you do not know what is a culture. See, language is one of the most important parts of any culture. It is the way by which people communicate with one another, build relationship, and create a sense of community. There are roughly 6,500 spoken languages in the world today, and each is unique in a number of ways. So can you imagine everyone speak their own language? Can you really learn all the 6,500 languages? No, right, Vincent? Kaden, not possible, right, Michael? 以前不可能的吗？6000多个 No way. The most, if you can learn about 3 to 4 languages in your whole life, I think is very good. There are some people who learn 10, 20 languages because their job required. But then again, this 6,500 language is created, everyone speak their own. So we need a common language to talk, and which is called English. So communication is, look at this 3 here. Oh my goodness, look at this one here. Oh my goodness, you see? Look at this. You see, Spanish, English, Germans, Russians, Bengali, Indo-Europeans, you see, Dutch, Africans, French, Germans, Polish, Albanians, Portuguese. So there are so many languages, Italian. So this is how they transform from this word to here or vice versa. So I'm not really, I'm also very confused, you see. Wow. This is over the years that the languages changes. Okay, let's stop here and look at this guy who can speak 20 languages. So sorry, I did not continue from there. So let's go back to the slide there for our dear friends. Anyway, Peggy has seen this before already, so not so bad. Okay, so this is a picture we say that is very dangerous. The earth is burning, so we need to upcycle using fishnet. And we talk about this one here, about how the poor people's poverty, the word we are talking about, poverty, hunger, and suffering, with all these peoples in, mostly are in Indonesia and Philippines. And then we talk about the poor polar bear, malnutrition, no food to eat, and because of the droughts, all the animals are dying because there's no rain, no water. And this whale is kept in the plastic bag, is suffocating without proper place to breathe. And this is the one, this picture, you saw this guy is sweeping the water bottle under the sea like a carpet. It doesn't make sense, right, Yishen, 对吗? Even you throw the water bottle under the carpet, you still have to clear it, right? Right, you still have to throw it in a proper manner, correct? No? Agree now, Kaden? Kaden, you agree, No, today is a lesson to share with you. I don't want to just come back to have so much things that your homework will be just how are you going to draw a picture to save the environment. So Uncle Raymond are showing all these things, okay? Because it's going to be end of the year. By right, remember the week before we go for our 1 week break, we have a mini test, right? As Uncle promised you, I don't want you to text you so much. So I want to have a very relaxed mode. Then next week, we're going to have a small mini test again before we start the year 2022 for your primary 4, right? So today is a bit relaxing. Don't feel stressed about it. And the only homework later, I'll tell you what to do, okay? If you get no time, fine. So this is the people here. Guys, take note. These are the people recently, only on the 1st to 12th of November this year, they went to go for meeting to ensure that the Mother Earth is safe from pollutions and what they call global warming. I like this picture here. Look at this picture. The Earth is melting, right? And then this plastic bag. So what does it mean? It's a picture speaks 1,000 words to tell you that if you don't take care of Mother Earth, the Mother Earth will be suffering, and you're like, just like COVID-19, okay? You'll boom up more and more people suffering, and people will be dying from here. Okay, look at here, polluted by single use of plastic. You see, look at this. Recently, one of my friends who went to East Coast Park, Kaden and Vincent and Michael, they told me the East Coast Park is full of all this plastic. No. How can it be in Singapore like that? What happened to our Singaporean? Never clean up the beaches, never take care of the beach. Very sad, huh? Very sad, very bad. I like this. Okay, guys. Okay, let's play again. This is A, B, C, and D. Okay, Vincent, let's start from you. You prefer A, B, C, or D? And tell me why. Let's go. To me, I like this picture. This one. I like this picture here. Damn cute. And this is the moon. Okay, Vincent, which one do you like? Okay, 5-second rule. I will move on. Michael, which one do you like? A, B, C, or D?
A.
This one. Okay, why? Why you choose A?
Mine's A as well.
Okay, wait, Vincent. Let Michael explain. Why do you like to choose A? What is your reason that you choose A out of these 4 pictures? No, A, B, C, D, E, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why you choose this number 1? Yes, Michael? What's your reason?
Can I go to the toilet?
Yeah, sure. Okay, Rayden, which one will you choose? Okay, explain to me why you choose number 1.
Because like the earth is like vomiting all the plastic that we're like polluting. So like
Yeah, carry on.
it's not good lah. There's too much plastic and it's not good for the earth.
Thank you. Well said. Okay, so Yishan, which one would you choose?
A.
Why? Yes, why you choose A? 为什么?
I also don't.
Okay, Vincent, why you choose A? Can't tell. Yes, Vincent.
I have only one line answer.
Which is? What's your answer?
Mother Earth is telling people to recycle plastic.
Oh, okay. So actually what you're throwing out all this plastic is that Mother Earth is saying that please, I cannot take it anymore. Please use this plastic and recycle it back, and so that I will not cough back all the plastic. Okay, well done, Vincent. Okay, Michael, what is your answer? Why you choose number 1?
Actually, I just anyhow.
No, but it makes sense also, Vincent. No, it makes sense because it's true. A lot of people are throwing back the plastic bag and they are bringing back to recycle the plastic. You are right. Okay, because plastic takes 600 years to disappear in the whole entire earth. It might take 600 to 1,000 years to totally destroy the plastic, no? So you're right. So Michael, what is your answer? Why you choose A?
Because the earth is vomiting.
I can't hear you, my dear. You're moving too far away from us. Yeah.
Because the earth is vomiting plastic.
Can you say one more time because that my Wi-Fi got problem? Okay.
Because the earth is vomiting plastic like a mountain.
Oh yeah, but why you think that this is more in your opinion that is good to represent the earth is not is ill, is sick? Because Vincent is correct, you need to throw back as the telling Mother Earth, please, I need to recycle the plastic. And Maiden also say that it's because Mother Earth is sick because it's too much plastic, cannot take it anymore, so he vomited out. So Michael, what is your take? Kaden, next will be you, huh? Yes, Michael? Yeah, close to my answer. Okay, all right, Kaden, which one do you choose, this picture?
Or the plastic one, the vomiting plastic.
Why you choose this picture?
Because we need to recycle plastic.
Oh, okay. In fact, all the pictures make sense. Thank you, Kaden and Michael. In fact, this one I like it because it's shaving off the head. The head represents shaving off is like all the tree. So it's deforestation. You take away all the trees. So if you deforestation is no good because trees taking carbon dioxide, right? So if the earth get polluted. Another one is this battery shows that the earth, the battery is dying off. Then slowly, surely, and definitely the earth, the power is getting lesser. And then the skull is showing that if you don't take care, the whole earth become a skeleton. Everyone will die. Okay, and this one is the best. They make the earth like a human being that needs oxygens because it needs more trees and need more water. Because nowadays, most of the part of the earth are all polluted with waters and not enough oxygens for human being to breathe. Next, you can see Singapore. These are all the buildings in Singapore that have a lot of greenery. So your projects later on, you can take any pictures here and tell me a few words, maybe 50 words. How do you think, you see, this is one from styrofoam to plant-based. In fact, all the foods are all styrofoam 以前，你对吗？我们每次打包就是用这种 styrofoam 的。Actually, it's no good It's definitely no good for health. It can cause cancer. Seriously. Especially when you take this styrofoam and you heat up on the ovens or microwave and you take out all these styrofoam actually sit into the food and you eat in there. It's not, in the long run, it will cause cancerous. So it's better not to use styrofoam too much. But unfortunately, nowadays, everywhere you go, you dabao back food is all styrofoam. It's better to have plant-based. But plant-based, this one is more expensive because it needs more process. So, well, I don't know what to say. We have to learn to slowly cut down on the styrofoam. And this example,
like bringing your own.
Yes, you are right. Bring your own container. Well done, Vincent. Yes, that day when I was working, I saw one Amor, a Lawai, a Caucasian, really bring his box to tap out the food, instead of using the takeaway boxes. You're right, Vincent. It's true. Bring your own container. So all these east ways also consider to destroy the Mother Earth. Sad to say, but we need all these things to use in our day-to-day life, especially the handphone, the charger, okay, and all these things, and even the printer and calculator. We need all these, like keyboard. We need to type, right? So this is the green plan, guys. Take note now that when next year, most of the schools are all going for green plan, green environments. Okay, Peggy have attended this lesson before already. So Peggy, I think more or less you know that the boot camp had told you that we need to be eco-friendly, to be green environments, to be sustainability, to be anti-pollution, to be anti-plastic. Okay. So this is the garden by the base. You can see that. You can see all the children are holding the globe in order to save Mother Earth. And the words, guys, take notes, are Michael, sustainability. This is the keyword. Okay, you must know this word. Okay, remember the 3R, the recycle, reuse, and reduce. Okay, now you know that, you know Singapore every year we plant trees. See, this is the first Prime Minister of Singapore, Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew. Okay, we plant the tree. So every year on the 1st of November, okay, they will plant trees. So this is the first Prime Minister, and this is the second Prime Minister of Singapore, Mr. Goh Chok Tong, and the son, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew's son, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong. So we have the mascot, it is a frog. So it's SG Clean and Green Singapore, you see? So during 1950-60, Lee Kuan Yew already started to make sure that Singapore is a green city, a city garden or garden city. Wait, where is my, oh, wait, give me a minute. It's here. So children, how to stop global warming? Okay, so your job is to come up a slide, okay, guys? You have to come up a slide or some presentation. Write down, please, children. This is your homework. How to stop global warming. So, Kaden, what are you going to do for this small little homework project? What will you do? Will you want to draw, or will you want to go to Google and copy a picture and then write a few words about how to stop global warming? Or you want to write a poem, or you want to write a short story about global warming? Kaden,
I haven't decided yet.
Say again, I'm sorry?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, fine. So this will be a homework, all right?
Me too, I haven't decided yet.
Okay, no problem. How about Michael? Have you decided? No, okay, not yet, Okay, Yishan, have you decided what to do? How about Raiden? You can use a Lego or anything, or use a paper to draw and then form something, and just take a picture and send it to Uncle Raymond. Okay, right? So this is today little small homework. All right, because you know the next few days is Christmas coming. I want you all to enjoy yourself. Okay, right? Because next week onward we have a small mini test to prepare you for next month, January onwards. When come to January, we're going to start a lot of things to do already. Okay, then, okay? I hope you all understand, because next year is primary 4 already. You are now considered upper primary school, no more lower primary school. Okay, and primary 4 is like you got the gifted program, you know, right? You know gifted program. Okay, you have to go to.
Forgotten.
Sorry.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah, you got this gifted program. So P4 is the most important year. If you guys cannot make it, they might send you to foundations, English, foundation, maths, or science, or Chinese. Okay, so next year is a super important year for you all. All right, because P4, P5, until your PSLE, all the PSLE also tested P4 homework. All right, so now today, Uncle Raymond's give you a bit relaxed, even though we come back for holiday. But next week, I want to test you on your grammar already. Then when school reopen January, we're going to write a lot of essay. Okay, Michael, I hope you understand where I come from, every one of you. Okay. So today,